It's your boy J Mac Jackson, and I'm sure we've all heard the big news today of Brittney Griner coming back to the USA, being released from Russia after 270 plus days and facing 9 years. I'm going to give you some insight on how the negotiations went down and how everything all worked itself out. Stay tuned. So as of December the 9th, 2022, as I mentioned, Brittney Griner has made it home in what's called a Russian prisoner swap. Now, I know that sounds crazy to me. It was new to me. You know, it sounds like something out of an old gangster movie, right? Give me one of mine and I'll give you one of yours. You know what I'm saying? Like an eye for an eye type deal. And that's basically what happened, which lets you know how this world is ran. But that's a whole nother video and a whole nother story. So the swap was made for Brittney Griner and a Russian arms dealer by the name of Viktor Bout. As I mentioned earlier, it took over 270 days for us to find the right negotiation piece to release Brittney Griner. So in my mind, I feel like it happened a little something like this. Now, as I said earlier, it took 200 and something days for Brittney Griner to be released. It's not that the U.S. and President Biden was not trying, but we was not giving up a piece that Russia was okay with accepting. I'm sure we've tried to offer petty thieves. I'm sure we've tried to offer, scammers that we've had held captured from Russia over in the U.S. I'm sure we tried to offer a few pieces, but Putin said no. And I could picture it kind of going down like this.
Bishop Tudo. Try again, motherfucker. Winnie Mandela's a little. Try again, motherfucker.
And all that really did was piss Putin off because he knew what we had of his. He knew we had his Russian hitman that he really wanted, but we was offering up a lot of other chess pieces that he was not interested in. And I think he got a little pissed off, and it went a little something like this.
You motherfuckers will be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I get finished with you. Shoe program, nigga. Yeah, that's right. You better walk away. Go on, walk away, because I'm going to burn this motherfucker down. King Kong ain't got shit on me. So
that's when old smoking Joe Biden had to take a step back, reevaluate the situation, and offer up a more valuable piece to Russia for the release of Brittney Griner.
But I'm completely confident my plan is legal.
And that was the deciding factor in what allowed Brittney Griner to return to her home in the U.S. of A. for the release of Viktor Bout, who was a Russian arms dealer expected to serve a sentence in USA of 25 years, which he served about half of that in exchange for the release of Brittney Griner. So just understand the value that we take in our people. And I thank President Biden. I understand it was not an easy situation, it probably was the last case scenario in releasing Viktor for Brittney Griner because of the circumstances. We understand how dangerous this man is. Okay, but we have a sweet young lady by the name of Brittney Griner who returned home to her family and friends in the USA, and we are thankful for that.